Here we are for chair yoga. I'm so glad you joined me for today. So sitting up nice and tall, let's take those toes, make sure they're forward, and the ankles and the knees are right in line with each other, and we're sitting up nice and tall. Good. Now let's take one ear to the side, close your eyes. Good. And then dream about something happy. Maybe it's puppies or ice cream, or being with your loved ones. And we're going to nod our head right here, nice and slow. Yes, this is a happy, happy thought. Good. We're just nodding that head on a diagonal, breathing nice big deep breaths. Happy thoughts, never taking that ear past the shoulder. Good. Now hold that chin right down, hold it down, and take a little shake of the head. And say, no, I don't want to open my eyes. I want to remember this moment. Good. All right. And then bring that ear over. Open up those eyes. Let's go to the other side. Here we go. Close your eyes. Another happy memory or a happy thought. And then let's just nod that head up and down. Thinking that happy thought. Alright, and then tuck that chin on that diagonal. Give that little head shake, like you're saying, no, I don't want to give up my happy thought. And you don't have to, you can hold on to that happy thought all day. Good, alright, and then let's bring that head up. So maybe you were shaking your head saying, I'm not going to give it up. Alright, so from here, let's move to the middle part of the body. Let's curl. And bring it up a little, cat and cow, kind of warming things up a little bit. Good. That back and forth movement. Breathing, nice big deep breaths. And last one. Good. Now let's bring it side to side. So almost like we're lifting our ribs up over those hips and moving side to side. Good. Side to side. Good. And bring it back to the center. Let's turn and look over the shoulder. And bring it back to the center. Turn and look at that other shoulder or over the other shoulder. Good. And bringing it back to the center. Let's curl one more time. Just curl and hold it. Pull those shoulders forward. Feel that breath. And then let's come all the way up, sitting up nice and tall. I want you to use your core muscles, those abdominal muscles, and sit back. Good, let's lift one leg up. And you know, we talk about this all the time, you lift it to where you're comfortable. Just because I can lift my leg up here, good for me, right? You do what's good for you. We're going to hold that leg up there. Straightening the other leg, great sciatic nerve stretch here. Good, we're going to get a little into the piriformis today. We're going to do it in a couple of different ways, but this is a great sciatic nerve stretch. So if you could lay on the floor or lay in your bed and do this, this is a great stretch for that muscle over here that we all talk about, that sciatic nerve, or that piriformis. Now let's take your knee and we're going to turn it a little bit and pull it up towards that armpit on the same side. And maybe you're down here and that's perfectly fine. Just make sure you're holding that leg up. You don't need it to just hang there in this position. You want it supported. And breathe. Nice big deep breath here. Good. Now let's lift that leg up and over. And I want you to hug it across the body. Lift your chest a little bit and turn. And breathe. Turn and breathe. So feel that stretch right into that side leg, that side muscle. Breathing those big deep breaths. Good. And then let's bring it all the way down. Let's do that other side. Let's hug that leg up. Good. Lift that leg up. Push that chest forward. Elongate that opposite leg. Good. Feeling that nice stretch there. Breathing, you're holding where you're comfortable, right? This is where I'm comfortable. You're holding you're comfortable. Good. There's a new saying now, it's called you do you, right? Have you probably heard that saying? All right, so now let's turn that knee towards the armpit, and we're just going to hold it up there, pulling it up there, breathing. Nice deep breaths. Good. All right, now we're going to bring that leg in, and I want you to pull it across, and you're really going to feel that deep in the hip, and I'm just taking it here, it could be down here. We're just pulling across just that little bit, feeling that stretch in that hip. Good, taking that big deep breath. Good, and then let's put those feet on the floor, sitting up nice and tall. Good, let's go ahead and sit side saddle in the chair. So we're going to turn, bringing one foot to the side, taking that knee down towards the floor. So sitting up nice and tall in that side saddle position. Good, this is our warrior one. So if we face forward, here's that warrior one right here, right? So let's inhale, lift that one arm up. If you're comfortable, both arms can come up, coming into cactus pose. Good, and we can elongate this leg a little longer if you like, if that feels good for you, or you could leave it a little bent. You decide what happens with that back leg. And we're going to sit up nice and tall. Let's lean forward, reaching it up. Good, let's do a little bellows breathing. So we're going to inhale, come back. Exhale, reach forward. Good, inhale. Open up that chest, breathe. Exhale, inhale, and exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Good, now let's come back to that neutral warrior one, if you will. Arms are down, and I'm gonna move my leg just a little bit, so you adjust as you need to as well. So we're sitting up nice and tall. We're gonna bring that arm out, palm is up. We're gonna reach up either to the shoulder, and then lift the elbow, or we're going to reach up and go over with the arm. You know your body and you do what feels right for you. So big stretch here. Breathe. Good. Now let's make this a flow, just like we did the bellows breathing. So we're going to inhale, bringing the elbow towards the hip. Exhale, bringing the arm over, or the fingers to the shoulder and the arm up, elbow up. So you decide. So we inhale, come here, I'll show that option, or we can lift the elbow here. And then one more time. And exhale and lift. Good, then bring it right up, back to that warrior one position. Let's bring those arms up. Good, and we're going to pivot by turning the body and go forward. We're now in a warrior two position right here. Good, we could take one arm and we could reach it back. Good, and we could bring it forward and stretch it forward, still with the body facing a little bit forward. And if this doesn't feel good, don't do it. Good, and then bring it all the way up. Let's come back one more time. And then bring it forward one more time. We're anchoring on that body, so you're never hanging out in space. You always have a touch point somewhere. Good, and then let's bring it all the way back. Now, I want you to turn yourself back to the front. We're going to slide this back leg in. We're going to take that leg right out here, sitting up nice and tall. Flex your foot. Sit up nice and tall, and I want you to lean forward, reaching it out. You can come in here. I know somebody's trying to come in. Reach it out, stretch it. Breathe. Nice big deep breath. Am I really that scary? And then let's come back up. And let's slide that foot back in. Let's take the other foot. Let's come back to the center. Let's do something in the middle. Let's do a little cat and cow to reset that spine. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, exhale. Working that spine, breathing. Good. Holding it right here, feeling that nice stretch. And then let's come up, let's come over to that other side. So we turn, bringing that leg to where we're comfortable. So that leg can be down or it can be extended. Good, sitting up nice and tall, and we face forward for the warrior one. Good, so we inhale, lift one arm. If we need to hold on, we hold on. Otherwise, we lift that other arm up. Good, with a little lean forward. We start with a bellows breathing by inhaling, coming back. Exhale, reach forward. Good, inhale, come back. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, come back. And exhale, come forward. One more time, inhale back. And exhale, come forward. Good, all right, now let's sit up nice and tall. Good, reach those arms up. Let's turn so that we are at that warrior two position right here. Good. So sitting up nice and tall, we could lean back just a little bit, getting that stretch through the spine. And we could rock it forward, stretching up over the other way. Good. And I realized that we did things in a different order this time, sorry. And then rock it forward. Let's do it one more time. Rocking that nice, smooth, flowy motion. Good. Don't worry, but I didn't forget. Oh, that nice stretch in that hip there. Okay, so now turn your body back forward. So we're in that warrior one position. And if you can anchor on the side, palm is up. And you can put your fingers on your shoulder, or we can lift that arm up overhead. Either way is fine. And we're holding, we're breathing. Good. Then inhale, and we're going to bring that elbow towards your hip. And then exhale and up and over. Good. Inhale, elbow to the hip. And exhale, and bring it up and over. One more time, inhale, elbow to the hip. Remember, fingers could be on the shoulder. We could be lifting here, holding, breathing. Good. All right. And then let's bring it up. We're going to slide that back leg forward. We're going to bring that leg out, and we're going to reach it forward, stretching through that hamstring and breathing. Good. Reach out, be nice and strong. Feel that stretch in the hamstring. And then let's come all the way up. Good, slide that leg in. Let's come back to the front. Good, all right. So we're gonna stay in the chair today. We're actually not gonna get up off the chair at all. So we're gonna lift that foot, and I want you to lean forward, stretch. Good, we're not reaching yet. We're gonna ease into it. And bring that leg up. Let's do the other side. So toe goes up, lean into that stretch. Not reaching yet. Good, and bring it up. So we're going to do it a little slower this time. We're going to bring that foot up. I want you to take the other foot back a little bit so you're on your tippy toe. Now, this is a precarious position, so I don't want you to somersault, right? So we're up nice and tall, and I want you to reach this time for that toe. We're pushing into that back foot, pushing that hip into the chair. Stretch it forward, no somersaults. Don't lock your knee, don't lock that knee, keep it soft. Breathe, nice big deep breaths. Good, and then let's come all the way up. Let's do the other side. So that heel goes on the floor, we pull that toe all the way back. We're on that toe though, it's supported, there's weight in it. So we're gonna reach it forward. Ooh, this is a sore side for me today. Reaching for that toe, pushing that chest forward, pushing your weight into your foot, holding here and breathing. Good. Nice big deep breath. All right, and then let's come all the way up. That feels good, doesn't it? Yeah. All right, so from here, let's work a little bit on that piriformis. piriformis, a little bit more on that piriformis. So if you have problems crossing your leg here, I want you to go ahead and cross at the ankle, but you're active. We're actively pushing, we're actively stretching, actively rocking, doing all those same things. We're not just sitting here waiting for something else to happen, right? We're just actively going. For those of you that can, we're going to cross that leg over, right here, flexing your foot. Good, let's start with the rock. So when we rock, I want you to lift your toe, then lift the heel. Guess what? When you come forward, try to keep your spine straight. And when you lift that heel, you're actually pushing that leg up towards the body, giving you an extra stretch. Yeah, that's what we need, that extra stretch. Good. So we feel great when we're done. And that rock, lift the heel, or lift the toe on the way back, lift the heel on the way forward. One more time. Toe up. Heel up, let's hold it here with that heel up. You're pushing your chest like you're trying to lay it right on that leg. And some of you might be able to. Good. Let's come up about halfway, and I want you to lay your forearm on that leg. We're pushing gently, and I want you to turn and look up over that opposite shoulder. Feel that nice stretch. I'm pushing gently. I'm not pushing hard. If anything hurts, I'm backing off. If it brings tears to your eyes, it's probably not for you, right? All right, now let's bring it back into the center. I want you to bring that leg up and hug it in and hug around it close to your body the best that you can. And we're going to turn one more time, getting a deeper stretch into that side leg. Good. And then turning back. Now let's try that rock again. Is it easier? Oh my. For me it is. I don't know about you, but actually we're lifting the heel, lifting the toe just like we did before. Maybe it's a little easier keeping the ears and shoulders in line. All right, then let's hold this forward. Let's hold this forward. Good. This time I want you to put the other arm on that same leg. We haven't moved legs yet, and we're going to twist the other way. Good. Relax those muscles. Talk to those muscles. Soften. Notice my heel is up off that floor. Breathe. And then let's turn it back to the center. Now let's take that leg off. Let's just march it out a little bit. Good. So if you had to keep your leg crossed at the ankle, I hope you modified in a way that allowed you to keep some of that movement going, like a rocking motion, even just rocking back and forth or rocking that leg side to side, that really helps. So we're going to be here if we need to, again, or we're going to be up here flexing that top foot. Good. So we're going to rock back, lift the toe, rock forward, lift the heel. Every time we lift the heel coming forward, we're actually getting a deeper stretch into that hip. Good. Can you feel the difference without the foot? I can. Yeah. Good. All right. Now let's hold this next one forward. Just hold it, relax, stretch, talk to your body. Relax, 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 soften. Good. Come up about halfway. We're going to take our forearm on that leg, putting your hand on your knee, pushing gently, looking over the same side shoulder. So you should feel a deep stretch into that hip. Good, and breathe. Turn that back to the center. Let's go back to that rock. Give it a good feel. Ooh, this side for me is really super tight today. Good, rocking it back. I'm so glad that you give me the opportunity to work these things out. Good. Rocking back. Lift the toe, lift the heel. All right. And last one, let's lean forward. The other arm goes over, gently pushing. I'm putting my weight into it just a little bit. And then I'm going to elongate through the spine, turn and twist with a look up. And breathe. let's turn it back to the center. Let's bring those legs out wide, sitting up nice and tall. Good, and we're gonna do something in the middle. So I want you to sit up nice and tall, and we're gonna come forward. If you get dizzy easily, if you have glaucoma, or if you've had surgery in your eyes recently, I want you to just stay here, pushing that chest forward, maybe alternating a reach and a hold. For those of us that can, we're gonna reach towards the floor, and I want you to take your elbows such that you can push those inner thighs open, or push those thighs open, getting the stretch in the inner part of the thigh, letting that head hang your head, give it a nod. So there's no tension in your neck, no tension in your neck. Make sure you're breathing, good. Doesn't that feel good? Stretching through those hips. Good, let's inhale and come up. Putting our elbows on those thighs. We're going to push one side harder, looking over that shoulder, one of my favorite stretches. Bringing it back to the center, let's do the other side. Good, bringing it back to the center, let's walk it all the way up. Good, one last cat and cow right here. Last cat and cow for this class today. Just start rocking the pelvis up and back. Just feeling that stretch into the back. Last one, let's hold it, breathe. And then let's come up, let's shrug those shoulders. Yeah. All right, now let's work a little bit on that upper body. Good, so we're gonna reach it up, reach that arm up. Good, tuck your chin. Bend the elbow if you need to, that's okay, that's an allowable thing. Good, and then let's lift that head up, and I want you to bring that arm across and down. We're gonna give it a little tug and a pull. Good, same thing, I want you to look down. Bring the head up, now turn towards the arm that you have pinned. Bring your chin towards your shoulder. Bring the head up, bring everything to the center, or bring your head to the center and turn the other way, chin to the shoulder. Bring the head up, turn it back to the center, let's unpin that arm and give it a shake. Shake them both, doesn't that arm feel longer? It's crazy, isn't it? Feels like it's probably 2 inches longer. I hope it's not, that'd be weird. All right, let's lift up the other arm, we'll even them out right here. So turn your head down. Feeling that stretch in the top of the shoulder, the back of the neck. Good, bring the head up. I want you to bring it across the body and down. We're going to grab and tug. It's a gentle tug. For some of us, maybe this doesn't feel good and we don't want to do it, and that's okay. Bend an elbow or just do the head motions without pinning your arms. So we're going to look down towards your lap. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. Lift the head up, turn towards the arm that you are holding. Put your chin down towards your shoulder. And bring that head up, and then let's turn and bring that chin down towards the other shoulder. Bring the head up and bring it back to the center. Good. Oh, now take those arms, give them a shake. Don't they both feel a little looser? Oh, I like that. All right, so standing up nice and tall. Let's tuck that chin one more time. Push those palms down towards the floor. Shake that head like you're looking for that napkin that you dropped. Good, and then let's bring that head all the way up. Let's do a little twisting here. Keep it low. Push that palm away. Good. Push it away. Feel that twist through the body. Still working on that shoulder. Pushing it to the side. Good. And we're turning and looking. That's working our balance. All right, now bring it right here to the center and push away, keeping those shoulders down and relaxed. Good. Now pull them back, strengthening here and stretching through the chest. Other arm's going to go forward. Good. Pull them back. Push them forward. Push them right at me. Good. And then I'll pull them back, stretch that chest forward, pull those shoulder blades together. Great posture exercise here. And then push away. And breathe. And then bring everything in. Let's scoot back into that chair. So scoot all the way back, sitting up nice and tall. I want you to scoot your tail feathers through the hole in your chair if you have one, or where the base of the chair and the back of the chair come together, and sit back. Let's relax, breathe. Good. Relax and breathe. Soften. Quieting the mind. Recognizing that you have a thought and just acknowledging it and letting it go. Taking that inventory again of those muscles softening through your face, softening through your shoulder, soften through the belly, let it go, let it pooch out a little bit. Oh, doesn't that feel nice? It stretches some things on the inside. Unclench the back muscles and the buttock muscles so you're feeling heavy in that chair. Softening through the thigh and the back of the leg, all the way down the calf muscles. Soften those calf muscles, don't let them be hard or engaged. And then relaxing all the way down to your toes. Taking this last minute or so to just breathe and relax and meditate with that deep breathing. Very slowly bring your focus back into the room. I got lost in dreamland, I think. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Inhale, bringing those hands to prayer. Those prayer hands come down to your heart. Thank you so much for joining me today in Chair Yoga. I hope that you feel stretched and energized and ready for a fabulous day. Namaste.